Hi guys, and welcome back to Jetbox TV. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching. Today is not a particularly good day, as by now you will probably all know that yesterday there was a horrific accident and a Dreamliner 787-8 crashed on takeoff en route from India through to Gatwick in London, pretty much killing all passengers and crew on board bar one exception. Firstly, I'd like to offer condolences to all the passengers, crew, family and friends and anybody that's been impacted by this tragedy. It's shocking when anything like this happens, and obviously we don't know any information. I'm certainly not in any position to give commentary at all, but I just thought it was something that was notable that we should mention. The only things that we do know is that roughly 30 seconds after departure, the aircraft was climbing through 600 feet and just seems to lose power. I understand that the captain or somebody on board managed to put out a mayday call, details of which I'm not privy to, but I have seen stories that suggest that the captain had reported a loss of thrust and was unable to maintain altitude. That's certainly clearly consistent with the aircraft seemingly achieving around 650 feet, and then looked like from the footage I've seen that it gently started to descend. Obviously it crashed and erupted into a fireball of flames, and this can be seen on videos that are being circulated on social media. Regrettably, 242 individuals on board, including some children, infants. 12 crew were killed, and miraculously one, I think UK or British man has managed to survive the incident. Apparently he was situated in an exit row 11A, and although he's got injuries, he's in a stable condition. There were some notable members of ministry individuals on board, a British couple, some cabin crew and some influencers. It's a terrible shame. I believe this is probably the first incident involving the 787-8 Dreamliner. They were first introduced, I think, in 2011, so in 14 years, there's been a pretty decent record. A lot of speculation as to what's happened, impossible to know. It's been suggested that the flaps were retracted inadvertently, causing a loss of lift. It's been suggested that the flaps weren't even deployed at all. It's been suggested that there was engine failure and there wasn't sufficient thrust in the other engine to enable it to carry on with the climb, and it's been suggested that it could have had a double engine failure, potentially due to a bird strike and birds being ingested into the engines, which would then cause catastrophic failure of that, leading to no thrust. We simply just don't know. What is clear is that investigators from America and various area accident investigation branches are en route to try and establish a cause, and they're going to be obviously looking at cockpit voice recordings and flight data recordings. It's a terrible, terrible tragedy for all involved in that, and that is going to be spread far and wide in terms of relatives of crew and passengers, airline staff, and it's going to be felt, at the manufacturer of the aircraft. It's not something that they would want to have on their record. And it's going to be a very, very difficult situation. I've got no doubt that there will be some preliminary reports coming out. There is video out there, so investigators with knowledge of these things will be able to take a look at what appears to be the aircraft configuration, and I'm certainly sure that the truth will out at some point in time. Up until then, the wreckage and recovery process is ongoing, and our hearts go out to everybody concerned. Thanks for being here, thanks for watching. Certainly not a great day.